Here we go to work. We're going to work. Here we go to work. We're going to work. Here we go to work. We're going to work. Hello, everyone. Today we'll be visiting Swansea Ghost Town right after this short clip. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you in a second. Hey there. God. Well.
Swansea is a historic mining ghost town about 30 miles east of Parker, Arizona, located in La Paz County. Mining in the area began in 1862, but the bulk of the activity had to wait for the planned coming of the railroad. In 1904, the Arizona and California Railroad began constructing a line from Wickenburg, Arizona to Parker, Arizona. From this, investors began to develop Swansea. By the end of 1908, a 3.5-mile-long water pipeline from the nearby Bill Williams River and hoists for 5 mine shafts were under construction. By 1909, Swansea had a population of 500. The town name has its origins in the international copper ore smelting. Swansea in the United Kingdom, South Wales, was the final destination for the copper ore mined in this part of Arizona for a time. Once the post office was established and a smelter was installed, the town changed its name from Signal to Swansea. A few different mining companies were established in Swansea. It had a number of commercial buildings, like restaurants, a saloon, a theater, and barbershops. In 1914, the American Smelting and Refining Company bought the local mines. The company rebuilt much of the town. The new owners ran the mines until 1937, when the Great Depression closed the mines for good.
Okay, Swansea Mine Road. Outside of Parker, Arizona. About 15 miles to go. Let's get it. Here is the Arizona Aqueduct. It's just flowing along, isn't it? There she goes. Let's get back on the road. We have things to do. Yes. Boom. There's a bridge that goes over the wash. We will cross that bridge. There she goes. Well, that's the old ghost town of Swansea there in the middle of your screen down there. Boom, we made it. Check out the barracks in the distance there. This is going to be interesting and fun. Here is an old stove. Check it out. At least I think that's what it is. I don't really know. Check out the foundations. An office building once stood here. Yep. An old truck. Check it out. Here's one of those old deep mines. They got to put a top over it. They don't want folks or animals falling in now, do they? It's a long way down now, isn't it? It's a long way down. A closer look at that old truck. Check it out. Wow. Now this is a caved-in mine on the side of a hill. Let's get a closer look. Huh. The remnants of all the old mines from the times past. Another deep one, guys. A closer look at the deepness. Well, sort of. Maybe it used to be pretty deep. Another one. Hey, what's this over here? Huh. What's going on over here? Some kind of track or something. Check it out. Old wood pieces. Old mine trash everywhere. Everywhere. Looks like they dug out in the side of the wall there. A little bit of a closer look here. Now the worker cottages. Here we go. Looks like somebody tried to restore these somewhat, as you can tell from the newer roofs. Check it out. Let's continue. They say this ghost town is haunted, so I probably wouldn't want to come down here at nighttime. But it might be kind of fun, you gotta admit. I believe this place's heyday was like 1912 to like 1930-ish, somewhere in there. Maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later. I don't know, somewhere around there. Check it out. Down the row. Look at the floor in this one. I wonder how many men they had per dwelling. Probably packed them in there like sardines. Somebody was mining out here. Consolidated offices. Wow, check it out. I take it this building went into ruins decades ago, probably. Mess Hall 1912. That's probably the old stove used to cook meals. Something else. General Store 1909. We are standing on history. And yet another one of those deep mines. And here we are walking above it. Just don't tell anybody. This is pretty dangerous. Probably. Yikes. Dust chamber. This landmark brick building was part of the smelting process used to extract copper and small amounts of other metals from the refining process. The hot stacked gases, dust, and smoke from the smelters were blown into this structure and returned to the smelter. Waste gas, dust, and smoke exited through the stack at the rear of the building. The shaft hoists and associated mining equipment were either steam-powered or electric. 2 steam-powered generators furnished electricity for the smelter, town, ore trains, and water pumping station on the Bill Williams River. 3 large water tanks stood on the hill south of the dust chamber. Some estimates say as much as 400,000 gallons of water per day were required for the smelter and town operations. The Bill Williams River flowed freely in the early 1900s before Alamo Dam was built upstream in 1969. The energy all came from coal, which along with other supplies required shipping into Swansea by rail. Swansea's survival depended on the copper prices. Copper at one time was selling for 12 cents a pound, cost 15 cents per pound to produce. Wow, that's something else. Just imagine what this once was. Mostly a huge pile of rubble these days. Check it out. And here's the stack at the rear of the old building. Crazy. There she is. This is what happens when the brick building collapses. A sea of brick. Everywhere. Hey, let's walk up this way. Here's the front of the building. All kinds of rubble. This really is a ghost town. No doubt about that. See these old wood boards? This might have been the train tracks right here. Now that's pretty cool. Machine shop, 1910. Wow. Let's turn back the clock. Company houses, 1910. I guess this is where the supervisors lived while the workers probably lived in the barracks, I guess. Check it out. Looks like we had a number of houses in a row here. We are in the middle of the desert here. Another angle of the ruins for you. Amazing. The ghost town of Swansea, Arizona.
Orimo